What's good? Letburnrant. Click, stream, enjoy. This is a Letburnrant podcast. So, yesterday I said what I said about DJ Academics for a couple of minutes, but now I felt like maybe it's time to just. I haven't done this in a while. I like to give pretty much, I call this a stash truth about people. I call this my version of a pack out. I did one for Bad Boys Records, I did one for Diddy. I'm going to continue to do more after this, but this is the sad truth. And the sad truth about all this shit that's happening right now with academics is what Kendrick Lamar stated on 616 in LA. You're compromised. Your whole discography of how you build yourself up has been compromised. For those who don't know this guy, DJ Academics, let's say his real name. His name is Livingston Allen. All right. He also had a little rap career called Little Act. He's Jamaican American. And this, again, internet personality, a podcast and a live streamer. He rose to fame on YouTube talking about hip hop. He was a co-host on Everyday Struggle. That was on Complex for about 2-3 years. Again, he does DJ Academics, The Academy, and off the record on Spotify. He's been called Big Act, The Prize, and Negotiator. Went to college at Rutgers University. Again, this guy has done. He's done a lot in his career. Born 1989, if I'm not mistaken. He's like 30. He's a 35 years old, fat ass old man. He's done a lot, and I'm not gonna take anything away from the academics. I'm not gonna take anything away from this guy. Actually, let's not even call it academics right now, because take it this, you're on trial. We're gonna call you Mr. Allen. Your name is Livingston Allen, so we're gonna just keep it as that, Livingston Allen. So, Livingston Allen, you took this role as academics and pretty much build yourself up right now. Made a failed ass attempt on YouTube called Crime Failed, which didn't get you far. You only dropped like 3 videos, so cool. You decided to take those elements and then build up a website on YouTube called The War on Chirac, which you was able to do successfully, talking about the deaths of other rappers, highlighting and glorifying their death, talking about other rappers fucking somebody's mama, smoking on a pack. If anybody these days right now, especially the newer generation, knows about shit like that, it got started by you. Exactly. You highlighted the shit in Chicago, and you don't even live in Chicago. So I don't even know how that even worked out. The pure fact that you was able to talk about a region, a subculture, a city, everything that was going on right now in Chicago, gang violence, killings, the drill scene, the artists, every little single thing over there. The fact that you was able to couple something like that, glorify the deaths and the arrest, pretty much snitching on some of them also, and you don't even live nowhere near Chicago is wild fucking crazy. You're not even out there on the scene to even give interviews, and you're talking about this shit. You call it satire, whatever you want to call it right now. I just think that was low. But that's how we all remember you from the War on Chirac. This is how you got your kicks off, and this is how it launched you in a different stratosphere. Also came over with King Academics, another site right now where you was talking about everything about rap and hip hop. Again, you made a few more websites right now that didn't get you nowhere. You made a second YouTube channel after your first one got violated. And from there, you started building yourself up in different platforms on YouTube, and getting yourself out there. And for a little bit right now, like I said, I was like 24, 25 back when you started this here in 2014. I'm looking at it like, yo, this shit is some fucking comedy shit right now. Like, this the boy DJ Academics here. And then automatically start with the jokes. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker is funny as hell. But I was the younger me at that age right now just laughing at the shit. Now me at 35 looking at it for what it is, I'm looking at you. You at the same age as me. I'm just like, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted at how you've been maneuvering right now just to get yourself on top of shit. It's like cutting corners. You've been cutting corners all your fucking career. And again, who for me to hate on another person's success? I'm not here to throw any judgment at you or even shade you or even disrespect you what you have accomplished. Again, you're like the big OG of live streamers on YouTube before anybody else right now when it came to the chat and everything. So there's no way to respect you as what you have accomplished and built up, but how you went about it is purely just is downright just disgusting. You glorify deaths of people right now that you never even knew. You just talked about it just to talk about it, and you paint that as journalism, and it's not journalism. You are who you are. You are a self-centered abuser. You've already been documented right now having a physical altercation with, at the time, your girlfriend. You've already been documented that you've been already accused of defamation of character, rape, and sexual assault over this chick at your own spot that you allow her to be in with other dudes right now. Rather or not you partake in it or not, it was still at your place. You're the same person that just a couple days ago right now got yourself stuck in some bullshit because you, Tory Lane's manager, that's just to talk about Tory Lane's manager is just now making sense on his character and the people he got around him. And this is why he's in the situation he's in right now. But we're not even going to talk about Tory Lanez. The focus is on you because you was in that same chat with this guy and this young little boy. And for the pure fact that you guys are saying all this right now, like I said, Akademiks is not the first person that's been a part of allegations of grooming, and he surely will not be the last. In this society right now where boys are growing up right now, you're going to get confronted by all these guys right now thinking that they're, tough dudes, grown men, made man, real niggas telling you about this boy. Hey, how you gotta be a man? This is what you gotta do. And I'm going to show you. It's one thing to teach a young man. It's another thing to groom him up right now to be just like you. And unfortunately for Livingston Allen right now, that's what it almost seems in a sense that's what he was doing. Again, maybe I don't know him personally. I don't care to know him personally. We all have seen the clip right now. And those who haven't, I don't want you to go on YouTube and listen to this shit. All I can do when I heard that clip, I praise that young boy right now because that young boy that's 15 years old, he had more common sense and knowledge than two grown ass 30 years old guys. What a shame. Again, Akademiks won't be the last person to talk the way he talks. It's been well documented. Birdman did to Lil Wayne. Woozy did to his son. So many other people along that pipeline has done it to their sons. Groom them up right now so they can just be just like them instead of just teaching them to be just a man who loves. That's not the case. Livingston Allen don't got no kids, so he will not feel the way as a father would feel for his son if shit like this was getting into his head, perverting him to do all types of stupid, heinous shit. Now I don't know about Livingston Allen's family situation other than when he was younger with his mom and everything like that. But from what it was documented, his father was a school principal and is stated to have extramarital affair due to his affluent status in Jamaican society. From what it was documented, Livingston Allen did not appreciate his father's character of being away from his family, engaging in affairs, and eventually starting another family, but claims to have understood and forgiven him as he grew older. Did you really forgive him? Did you really forgive your dad at that point, Mr. Livingston Allen? Did you really forgive what your dad did? It seems like whatever he did right now, again, two different people, two different routes, but both the same. Now, is this the reason why you never decided to get married? Never just settled down? This is why you act the way you act online right now, talking about this to a rapper, demoralizing a rapper, degrading a woman, You degraded Megan Thee Stallion. You degraded SZA. You degraded what? John Legend's wife. You've talked a lot of shit to a lot of different females. You have exploited so many other people. You've talked about LeBron James and his family situation. That's got nothing to do with you. I don't even care if you're Drake's mouthpiece or you're Drake's dick sucker. It doesn't really matter. I don't even care for none of that right now. The whole point of this is right now, as for you as a person right now, you have done unspeakable shit that nobody's called you out on because for some reason you got this big-headed imagination that you can't get canceled. Nigga, look at Diddy right now. Diddy automatically has been canceled. The moment that video came out of what he did to Cassie, he's canceled. Everything else that happened right now is just a downfall of his destruction. And Livingston Allen, you're not that far off right now. The list gets bigger and bigger. And the more it gets bigger, the harder it's going to be for you to get your career the way you want it to. Deals will start flying off right now. You didn't even want to say sorry about the whole situation between Black Boy Max. You didn't want to say sorry to that young 15-year-old kid that you kept persuading that, oh, you wasn't grooming, but no. However you call it. Why is that even being talked about? Again, I don't get the concept of older people talk to younger people on streaming, but I understand because, again, we're in a gaming world right now where you're going to always see people, some maybe, but mostly talk to people. Again, the whole interface era, PS5, Xbox. It's like going on fucking what's a better game than Fortnite? Going on Fortnite. You're always going to see different characters on their little voice, piece right now talking shit. On some competitive shit. And like I said, that's most of the reason why that shit, and like I don't even like that shit also, but I get it. If it's just about competition and being competitive, okay. But when it comes down to this right now, to a pitfall, when you hear shit like, oh, I'm gonna bring some strippers to your house, bruh. Oh, you wanna fuck her? You wanna do all this? And you got a young boy at 15 telling you that's weird. You're gonna put them on a case. You're gonna make us all get in trouble on some shit. This boy I wish that boy nothing but success. Wherever he is right now, wherever he lives and wherever he's going on in his life, I wish him nothing but positive and success along the way for that young boy. He had at least enough common sense to at least even tell them. And the fact that they're still trolling, they call it trolling. No, you're still pursuing what's been said. If he said no, it's no. Why? First of all, I don't even know why this conversation even started and why it got kicked off the way it got kicked off. But it's disgusting regardless. And the man, you saying you're putting yourself at a high pedestal, you should have easily stopped that shit, stomped it out the moment. And whoever that was in the chat room right now that didn't even say nothing, you should be ashamed of yourself also. Y'all should have easily been able to say, yo, this is downright wrong. This boy should not have been able to say that himself. Somebody else would have, old enough with common sense, should have stopped it also. And nobody did. Now we come to this point right now, Akademiks flipping out on everybody, getting mad at everybody, just taking blame at everybody and then using K-Dot fans and everything and whatnot, but not taking accountability for his own damn actions. Livingston Allen, you're never going to grow up right now. At 35 right now, it should be times that you stop your bullshit. Kendrick Lamar was right when he said what he said. You're compromised. You're compromised. And it's not just because of the whole shit with you being Drake's mouthpiece or anything like that. It's just right now, the platform you've been given right now, the power you've been given, you feel like you are indestructible. You feel like you're every label worst nightmare. When in fact, that's not the case. You don't control the higher powers that's above you. Not at all. And you've been playing that little streaming god mindset that you are. No, Alan, you're not. The more you keep thinking like that, the more you are delusional. The more, again, compromised. The more you're batshit crazy. And you got a lot of diehard supporters that are gonna still ride with you. And I'm not gonna call them weirdos, and I'm not gonna say anything like that. I'm not, because again, I would still listen to your shit right now through everything. Again, you're funny as fuck. But where is enough where it comes to shit like this? Where does it come to a point where being a man should be the first priority than being some type of fanboy? And Livingston Allen, you've been a fanboy, portraying yourself as this godly like figure right now, telling the masses this, and this, and this, when you're not nothing but that. You're a man that sits his ass down in your mama's basement, drinking Hennessy or whatever right now because you're depressed, because you're not like some of these motherfuckers right now that's doing shit. Again, who's me to say about your life? Maybe you're living your best life right now. You're not giving a fuck about none of this. But again, somebody who's that successful right now, you really just sabotaging everything right now because of your mouth. The day you finally decide that, you can do your platform good right now is the day you realize that you don't need to be worried about none of this fuck shit. But until then, Livingston Allen, it's not going to be the case. You're still going to be doing stupid ass shit right now because you're surrounded by other dick riders right now that's just gassing your ass up right now. Your staff right now is dick riders also, because instead of them checking you, they're not gonna say nothing. As long as they're getting a paycheck to them right now, they can just say whatever on Twitter, demoralize and degrade other people right now because they're trying to check you for your stupid shit. And just listen, the craziest thing about everything else right now with this whole situation with Allen is that he's not the only person. As I said before, there's been many motherfuckers right now from way back in the day that felt like this was a way to teaching a young boy to be a man. Give him a little, older woman right now, persuade him, oh, he got what's packing. This little nigga can really hit it. And it is what it is. Let this be the flip side of the shit right now. Let a grown ass man talk to a minor. And we've already seen the consequences of that shit right now. We've seen the consequence right now that's been happening. Motherfuckers' career gets canceled, go to jail, yada, 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 everything. So it's a double standard in a sense. Actually, no, it's strictly a double standard. Because if this was reversed right now, this wouldn't be talked about. The fact that it's a young boy, let it be an older woman, nobody's looking at it that way. Nobody's really gonna take account for, that shit can also fuck up a young boy's head also. I don't see how that can't. He's gonna think that okay. He's got a mama figure right now that can baby him the way he wants, and he can also fuck also. No, you gotta know how it is to really be a man and deal with the consequences of everything, good and bad. For the pure fact that that's not the case right now. But let it be an older dude talking to a woman. We're bashing the motherfucker. We're trying to beat his ass up and everything, put him in jail. Why can I not be the same on the opposite side? Because we listen to the news right now. We hear about these teachers right now sexually assaulting these young boys right now. Ain't they not called predators also? Ain't they not called a creep? Weirdos? That should be the same also. Again, a young boy right now, growing up right now, they just want to be appreciated and loved. And sometimes you got creeps out there that'll find every way to please that person, just to groom them again, mold them up into what they see as their vision. Similar to how these grown ass old motherfuckers be going out with these 26, 20s, anybody over 20 at least, or even 18 years old. That's, in a sense, it's creep also, and it's grooming also in a sense also, because as old as you are right now, you can't find nobody your own age. Again, I'm not here to make no judgment right now, because I know most motherfuckers are gonna be like, oh no, once she's 18, she's legal. I'll leave it as that, because that's the system. That's the problem with America right now, with the way this system is built. But again, that's not even just America. That's mostly around the whole world right now, where legal age is like 18. Some is less than 16, 15. So again, it's just like I said, it's a whole thing right now. Akademiks is not going to be the first person that gets blasted. He's not going to be the last person, but he wasn't the first person that started this. And sadly, he won't be the last also. But he is the most notable person we could talk about right now, because he's got a platform right now, and as powerful as he thinks he is right now, he's not. He's not powerful. He's not no God figure right now. He's not God fearing. Much success to what you have accomplished right now, but all what you have accomplished can be turned to ash. Can be crumbled and destroyed also. I don't have anything more I'll say about this right now because we've already seen this trajectory of what Ak is going through right now. And unless he stops it right now and nips it, seeks some type of help right now to whatever type of emotion he's going through right now, it's gonna continue. It's not gonna stop. Ak is Alan is who he is right now. He can portray himself as either Akademiks, little Ak, big Ak, the negotiator, fat motherfucker. He can do anything he fucking wants to. The end result is what he is. A womanizer, an abuser, transphobic, homophobic, and I guess allegedly a groomer. If more shit comes out, I he's fucking I'm not gonna give him no more of this airtime right now. He's already had 20 minutes of me talking shit about him. I wish him the best of luck right now. Hopefully he does get himself together and change his perspective of what he sees fit right now. Compared to a lot of motherfuckers right now whose career is finished right now, maybe he does have a chance right now, but that all depends on how he goes about it right now. How he's going about right now is not working out for him. He needs a different perspective. Letburnrant. Click, stream, and enjoy. Follow me. Follow folks on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And you can listen to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Click, stream, subscribe, and enjoy. And I hope you guys have a nice Tuesday. It's very, very warm outside right now for once after the last couple of weeks out here in the Northeast. So, yeah, wherever you guys are at right now, take it easy. Stay cozy. Live it up. I'll see y'all later. Burn!